Alright, welcome back everybody, it's Julian Crypto. Nothing here is a financial advice. Look at this, Bitcoin is $19,200. Here, as you can see, pretty big outflow from long-term holders' wallets. We will analyze it today. Also, we will analyze the Fed predictions of raising interest rates in September and next months. Also, we'll talk about Bitcoin, what are predictions on Bitcoin, BTC price during next month, Bitcoin index, info about crypto listings, etc. So, let's start it from Bitcoin, but remember, nothing here is a financial advice. Let's start it from Bitcoin is right now $19,200 as you can see here. Long-term holders started to selling. They were selling also somewhere in here. They were selling also somewhere here and previously a few times. So basically, when long-term holders are selling, it means that in short term the price is pretty not safe. Tell me in the comments, of course, how do you play it? What do you do about this? But in my opinion, it is a really nice time to basically earn more BTC. Sometimes by selling them and buying them much cheaper in a short term. So basically, for example, here about 5% to get more BTC. But tell me in the comments what do you think on it, and of course, remember, I'm not recommending you anything. It's all up to you. Next piece of news about funding rates. Next piece of news about interest rates. Interest rates. The Federal Reserve will probably raise interest rates by another 75% points this month. It's after Jerome Powell's speech yesterday and forecast 70 basis points rate hike in September versus 50 basis points previously, and 50 basis points hike in November versus 25. And Goldman Sachs is continue to expect 25% hike in December, which would take funds rate to 3.75 to 4% by the end of this year. Of course, the markets are down a lot, and the question right now is, are they going to be even lower or not? And according to this analysis, they might be much lower, because the multi-year support flipped resistance. So the multi-year support is broken right now and it becomes resistant line, not support line but resistant line, and prediction is even up to $10,000 next year for Bitcoin. But this prediction is totally opposite, showing the crossing moving average 50 from 50 weeks and 100 weeks, showing that previously this time was really good time to buy BTC. Also, this prediction is suggesting that BTC might rise because of the whole market is in red, whole market is in fear. But in my opinion, look at this, the whole market was in fear a few months ago also, when Bitcoin cost about $30,000. But right now we are much longer. So in my opinion, this kind of predictions are really not practical, because they are not showing what is going on chain. They are not showing what is going on in the world, how the Fed will decide to hike or low interest rates, etc. But another analysis is showing on-chain metrics. Here, as you can see, spent volume by 7 to 10 years wallets, and previously these moments when they were selling their coins was a great time also to sell your Bitcoin, because it was just before the price went down even lower. Only this one moment, this one here, wasn't the time that the Bitcoin price went down, but it went up. But most of the times the Bitcoin price went down much lower. The question is it going lower even now? Tell me in the comments what is your opinion. And this is the Bitcoin index. So the Bitcoin price divided by S&P 500 and CPI, US CPI, and we are much lower than the average price of this index. Next piece of news about listings. Listings on Max Data app tier 3. 2 listings we had, and info about PIL, about Ergo, about PIL was previously. So look at this, 5% rise after the info, and another more than 25% rise after the info on Max Data app. So it is pretty nice tool to just trade on it, to speculate with it. So here we are, and the long-term holders started to sell in at this point. And previously, as I show you, right here, and this many times before, when the long-term holders were selling their Bitcoins, it was nice time to sell your Bitcoin too. The question is right now, it is really good time to sell your Bitcoin or not? Tell me in the comments. Of course, it might be not, it might be yes. I don't know. I just can analyze the data as it is, and as you can see, many times before, when it was really high, it was great time to sell your Bitcoin and buy it later for much cheaper. Not always as you can see, but many times. These are Max Data app charts, and nothing here as a financial advice. So tell me guys in the comments, what is your opinion on Bitcoin? What do you think where Bitcoin will go during next couple of months and next couple of weeks? Tell me in the comments your predictions, because I'm really curious about what do you think about this on it. Bye bye and see you tomorrow. Cheers.